Have you ever bought something you never planned to buy simply because it looked like a better deal? Not because you needed it, not because it was cheaper, but because compared to everything else it felt smarter. That's strange. Because the product didn't change, your needs didn't change, the price didn't even change. Only what you saw beside it, and somehow, that changed everything. If businesses can change your buying decisions, without changing the product, what else are they changing without you noticing? I'll tell you. Imagine you walk into a cafe, you only wanted coffee. The menu says small coffee, $4, large coffee, $6. Simple enough, you decide the small is fine. Then you notice something else. Coffee plus pastry, $6.50. Wait. For 50 cents more you get an entire pastry? That suddenly feels like an incredible deal. But here's the weird part. Nothing about the coffee changed, nothing about the pastry changed, only the comparison changed. And now, spending more money feels like saving money. That makes absolutely no sense. Yet millions of people do it every single day. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain doesn't know whether something is expensive. It only knows whether it feels expensive compared to something else. Think about it. If someone offered you a shirt for $100, you'd probably laugh. But if they first showed you a watch worth $10,000, that same shirt suddenly doesn't feel outrageous anymore. The number stayed exactly the same. Businesses understand this better than most customers do. They know price isn't judged in isolation. It's judged by comparison. Imagine you're selling 2 online courses. Course A $99. Course E $149. Some people buy A, some buy B. Now, watch what happens. Instead of offering them separately, you present them first, one after the other. People mentally add them together. 99 plus 149, $248. Then you reveal one final option. Both courses together, $179. Nothing magical happened. The bundle isn't objectively cheap, but compared to $248, it suddenly feels like stealing. The customer isn't asking, do I need both? They're asking, how much am I saving? And that's a completely different question. This is where business gets fascinating. Customers rarely calculate value. They estimate it. Quickly, emotionally, contextually. Your brain is trying to save energy. Instead of carefully evaluating every purchase, it creates shortcuts. If one option looks expensive, everything beneath it feels more reasonable. If one option creates a reference point, everything after it gets measured against that reference. Psychologists call this anchoring. But long before it had a scientific name, businesses were already using it. Not because it tricks people, but because it's how human judgment naturally works. Look around. Fast food restaurants. Would you like to make it a meal? Streaming subscriptions. Basic. Premium. Family. Software pricing. Standard. Professional. Enterprise. Airlines. Gyms. Even your local supermarket. You're surrounded by comparisons, not because companies enjoy giving you options, but because options shape perception. Sometimes the product you're supposed to buy isn't the cheapest one, it's the one sitting exactly where the business wants your eyes to land. Now here's where it gets messy. Is this manipulation? Or simply good communication? The answer depends on what happens after the purchase. If the bundle genuinely creates more value, helps the customer and solves a bigger problem, everyone wins. But if comparisons are designed only to manufacture fake savings, trust eventually disappears. The best businesses don't use psychology to fool people, they use psychology to help people understand value faster. There's a difference and customers eventually notice it. If you sell anything, don't ask how can I lower my price. Ask, how can I increase perceived value? Sometimes the answer isn't discounting. It's packaging. It's presentation. It's comparison. People don't buy the cheapest option, they buy the option that makes the most sense in the moment they're deciding. And if you're the customer, this isn't a reason to fear marketing, it's a reason to slow down. The next time a bundle looks irresistible, pause. Ask yourself one question. Would I still buy this if it were the only option on the page? If the answer is yes, great. If not, maybe the comparison did more convincing than the product ever did. Business is about perception, not just products. And perception is often shaped long before you ever reach the checkout. Be honest. Have you ever bought the bundle just because it felt like the smarter deal? If you're serious about becoming a smarter entrepreneur, not just a busier one, like this post, follow Bizmess, and subscribe on YouTube. Every episode gives you another unfair advantage. That's the mess. I'll see you in the next one.